What up, casual reviewer here, and we're talking a little bit of politics today. Looks like the Democratic Party is out here not keeping promises that they intended to say that they were going to keep. Now, they went out there and preached on affordability, but it looks like a majority of these Democratic people that just got voted are falling back on that affordability promise that they made, and it looks like none of the promises that they're, giving out there to the people are going to come into fruition. So let's take a look at our boy Zohran Mamdani and the governor of New Jersey. Let's take a look at some of the things they're doing. Let's take a look first at Zohran.
New York City is facing a serious fiscal crisis. There is a massive fiscal deficit in our city's budget to the tune of at least $12 billion. We did not arrive at this place by accident. This crisis has a name and a chief architect. In the words of the Jackson 5, it's as easy as ABC. This is the Adams budget crisis.
So wait a minute, hold up. You're going to sit there and say that now all of a sudden you have a $12 billion deficit? You're telling me that you didn't look into the books prior to you going into the office and couldn't announce this sooner? When Adams actually left you with an $8 billion surplus. So what is your excuse, Zohran? Let's figure out what's going on. Where's this hustle coming from?
We are speaking about a fiscal crisis at the scale greater than the Great Recession. And so there will not be one single thing that can answer that crisis. It will require us to pursue every single avenue. That means looking inward into savings and efficiencies. That also means raising taxes on the wealthiest New Yorkers and the most profitable corporations. And it means recalibrating the relationship with the state.
Get the Vaseline, let me fuck your butt. It ain't that serious.
Now, mind you, all of this is coming from the man that just last week was just promising free childcare to everybody. Do you remember this nonsense?
Put it very clearly. These are programs for every single New Yorker. These are not programs that are going to ask the immigration status of any one of the children. All of those children are New Yorkers. They should all be enrolled in pre-K and 3K, no matter where they were born or where they come from.
So my question to Zohran is, why didn't you say anything during that press conference about the deficit? You weren't concerned about any of that because you were promising something that you know that you couldn't keep. And then now you really want to trick us to thinking that you really need to tax the rich in regards to this deficit? Nah, homie, we don't believe you, and you honestly need more people. And meanwhile, out in Virginia, we have the governor of Virginia proposing all of these crazy, wild taxes to her constituents for just some of the dumbest things that you have ever heard. Peep this video and just tell me if you really think that this is plausible for a governor to do this.
Here's a list of the many tax increases and proposals Democrats in Virginia are considering passing. They include additional local sales tax in all Virginia counties and cities, new personal property tax on electric leaf blowers and electric landscaping equipment, large employer tax, gun and ammunition tax, new income tax brackets, a delivery tax. This would hit you if you make an order on Amazon, Uber Eats, or an order that includes UPS, FedEx delivery, etc. here in Northern Virginia. There's also a tax they're looking at for events, concerts, an investment income tax, storage facility tax, gym membership tax, dog walking tax, dog grooming tax, counseling tax, digital personal property tax, new car taxes and highway use fees, an increase in the hotel tax here in Arlington. Statewide speed cameras. Now, these aren't taxes, but they would include more fines for some drivers, dry cleaning tax, home repair tax, and a vehicle repair.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Help, police!
Man, it's so crazy how the governor, she just got elected, mind you, maybe less than a month ago, and she's out here already taxing people for half of their daily functions in life. How are you going to tax getting your dog groomed? How are you going to be able to tax somebody in regards to a delivery service? Meaning that if Amazon delivers something to you, UPS, Uber, anything, they're going to be charging you an extra fee for delivery. Like, make that make sense. So I don't know what's going on with everybody out here, why people are not paying attention to who they are putting in office. But guys, come on, y'all gotta pay attention out here. Y'all need to get up on who you are electing. Figure them out. Pay attention to their tendencies and what they say. Because trust me, they're going to be shady and they're going to pull the wool over your eyes. Casual Reviewer here. Like, share, review. Peace.